I was actually there, it's almost 20 years ago, that I was there and that I had the chance to experience this really extraordinary space. And yeah, the reason why I liked from the very first moment when I heard about this idea is because I think it's really a very, very special space, and which has, how can I say it? It is really something doing with you. Because whenever you enter this space, you really you really come in contact with the relationship of, let's say, more in a theoretical way, with architecture and the sound event. Because whatever you do inside there, the slightest tiny or the tiniest little sound event is really starting to work immediately in this space. So for example, whenever you be really inside the sound, and I think it's a very, very rare experience, especially this particular uh, space or object, let's call it architectural object, which is left over from an industrial age in a way, and it had just out of the function what it had. It got the kind of shape which is doing enormous things to sound. And in our days, where everything is so overwhelmed with so many sounds, with so many things going on, and we are so used and so trained to not to really experience and take attention to what we hear and actually how things react on us, and how this is like a feedback loop. uh, yeah, it's enhancing each other in a way. So I think in that type of way, it's just wonderful if this particular space, yeah, um, can be used in the future by people just to experience sound, and also just to experience their presence, their own presence in conjunction with an architecture. And the other thing what's so interesting is normally we only can experience spaces not in the same way, but in a kind of an overwhelming acoustic. And these spaces be normally, yeah, big cathedrals. But these cathedrals also carry a certain type of connotation. You know, you be immediately put into this connection of, I don't know, maybe your religious drinks get triggered or whatever. But that's not about this space. This space is really about form, volumina, shape, dimension, and what actually how sound moves, and that, yeah, that as long as you are not dead, there will be sound, you know. And even breathing inside this space is already a wonderful experience.